guys, welcome to your moon in Leo. We're going to be looking at the waxing gibbous moon in Leo from March 13th to March 16th. Yay! Super excited to see what the energies are. If you haven't, oh man, all right. Can I get started? If you haven't checked out my week 3 reading for March, go ahead. And if you haven't checked out the March 2022 reading in its full, go ahead. But listen, let me just get through the spiel. If you like a personal reading with me, hit me up. If you'd like a healing session with me, hit me up. It's all on my page. Why? What is going on with this? 9 of Swords already? I was just trying to get happy. Oh, hello. Hello. Bam. Listen, where are my readers at? You know what this means. Let me guess. Unclear thinking in the, under this moon and feeling bad about it. Yeah, that's the whole message of March right now. But there's a way out. There's a way out. Focus on getting grounded. I feel like I just keep repeating the same messages. Please go ahead and check my March 2022 reading. Please check week 1 of March. Please check week 2 of March. And go ahead and check week 3 of March. And now also check the other moon readings that I've done for the month of March. This is the same message, right? Under this Leo moon that we're getting, guess what? We still have this pervading sense of... thank you. They're saying mastery. Mastery, Jonelle. Now, why would the guide say mastery? Because, yes, that's going back to the same message that came through March. I was going to say came through mastery. Whenever we are faced with our deepest shadows, our fears, we stop. Stop it. Stop it, you. Stop it, me. And we go inward. It is an invitation to inquiry. Wait, what is this feeling? From where does it come? And why? And then work it out. Because guess what? When you do that, you are acknowledging on some level your readiness to face something that you've been unaware of for a while, something that you've been afraid of, something whatever. And that in and of itself is a display of willingness. And as Spirit always tells us, just a little bit of willingness goes a long way. When you allow yourself to face your fears, what can come from that but mastery? Because you have mastered the moment. And you put yourself squarely on the path to hear. I was going to say something else, but they're saying to hear. For somebody here, this has to do with inheritance. It almost feels like there's an uncle involved with some type of inheritance. It doesn't have to be an uncle, but somebody that feels like an uncle energy. Could be anything. So just throwing that out there. You may not want to deal with that energy, but do it. Spirit is saying you could choose your own experiences as well. Look at these 2 cards that came out together. They look very, very similar. Look at that. Choose your own experience. They're saying also that life is cyclical. Oh my God, look at that, how the light is coming in. 3 minutes and 33 seconds, right? Life is cyclical. Some things, I just heard that song. Remember that song? Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Almond joy's got nuts. Mounds don't. Sometimes you feel like sometimes okay, I just dated myself, and that's fine. It was great. I'm going on a second date. You guys know that song. Anyway, the whole point is sometimes things feel good. Look at the way they're talking now. Sometimes things feel good. Sometimes things feel bad, right? This is literally the energy, the intonation that's coming through. And sometimes they feel both ways and you don't know how to feel. See, as each little dog or wolf is, or coyote, wolf, God bless, is representing one side. And you don't know how to feel and you get confused, right? And that happens. But under this moon, you're just going to be asked to do what they've been asking to do for quite some time. Go inward. 4 minutes and 44 seconds. Go inward. Yeah, of course, the Strength card would come out, right? It's not easy. But part of this is learning to tame your reactions. Tame your reactions. Now they want me to talk about what it means to tame a reaction. They're like, it means don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, you want to get on the phone, you want to do this, you want to drive around so-and-so's house. Ooh, who's that? Okay, guys, stay focused, right? You want to write a scathing report, you want to do this. Just because you want to do something doesn't mean you should. That's first of all. But the second thing is not this month, as we've been saying since March, since February actually. Not this month. Not under this moon. This is not the time to be reacting. This is the time to be logical about stuff. And the logic is like, hey, I'm not seeing things clearly, so I'm going to let it go for right now. Just like this guy, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. He knows his table is going to be filled with people. He knows it's going to happen, but right now is not the time. It's the middle of, a quarantine kind of situation, especially depending on what part of the world you're in. And it doesn't mean he can't have a good time where he is, right? But it doesn't mean he's going to kind of get a little, I don't want to say crazy while he's by himself there. So for some of you, you're being asked to watch yourself because you've been in isolation so long. Look. Some of you, they're showing want to protect something that you have. And under this moon, you're going to still want to do it. But the guides are saying, again, think before you move. Look at this. This is the Page of Swords. Page, not Page. Princess of Swords. Look at that. This is not the King of Swords. This is not the Queen of Swords. This isn't really the time to be making full-on moves just yet. I know some of you are like, when can I do it? When can I do it? When can I get started? Instead, they're saying, be here. Oh, the Princess of Swords, right, is the Page of Swords. Because I'm like, this looks mad like a page. But yeah, it's the Page of Swords in this deck. Thank you, Spirit. And you know what is funny? Because I realized that because look at the card here. It's actual Prince of Swords. So they're showing if you get out of line and you forget that you need to be adopting a certain, they're asking you to adopt a certain level of dynamism. In fact, if you look at the week 3 reading, it's very, very much coming through the message of abandon the aggro energy, the extra aggressive energy, the harsh masculine energy. You gotta let it go because you're not going to be able to pass through whatever is going on right now. Remember, a lot of things are happening in a non-physical, which includes a lot of thresholds that could be met, initiations, anointments, whatever you want to say. There are certain things that you have put into your soul curriculum to experience, and you are by far not even aware, and you never will be aware of most of these things because it's not, it's just you're not supposed to, or just it's not necessary to your journey. Otherwise, it would be made known to you, like right now. And so one of those things it's important to know of is happening right now. So they're saying at this point, you really have to get out of this extra masculine energy. Otherwise, you will not be able to get through something that's happening right now energetically. It's like a threshold you have to meet, and then a little bit of a portal that you look at how the light's right here. A little bit of a portal that you can go through to get to your next level, whatever it is. Look at how this light is right here, aligning with this light here. But she's about to cut some stuff because she's in full aggro. Look at this sword, the Knight of Swords coming in. Like, listen, no, there's another boss right here, and you're not doing that. It's not happening, right? That's where you need to be. Spirit is saying instead, this is the page energy that you need to be in. The Princess of Cups, Page of Cups. Look at how she is quietly receiving. It doesn't mean she can't feel these feelings. There's nothing wrong with feeling your feelings, anger, grief. Uncertainty is another one, fear, whatever. It's understandable to feel these, but what Spirit is trying to get you to stop doing is just whoosh, the reaction, because the reaction is coming from a place that you need to look at, okay? The reaction is coming from the place that you need to look at, is what Spirit is saying. Yeah, they're showing some of you are allowing yourselves to go gaunt, G-A-U-N-T, gaunt, because you haven't been feeding yourself the right energies. Look at the Justice card. Bam. Coming out. The Justice card is coming out, okay? You know, cards I personally respect when they come out. Justice, dear Lord. Tower, dear Lord. Temperance, yes. These cards, these are some heavy hitting cards. The Justice card again is coming out with that I almost said mission. Yeah, the mission is coming out with that message. The message is like, yeah, that was the Rebirth card, wasn't it? I bet it was. Where was it? Was it one of these three back here? The message is like, if you, oh, that's interesting. I just totally got Rebirth. If you want to have your rebirth or get through whatever this threshold is, this portal or whatever it is that you have for yourself, you're going to have to get rid of certain behaviors. And this is not everybody, obviously, because I know a lot of you have been, especially a lot of my clients, you know, the guides have been asking you to speak your confessions, whatever those are, from, you know, speak it out to the universe, release it, because you're stepping into some really high purifying energies. The wheel is turning, right? So this is another group of you. You've got to do that. And some of you are a little bit unable to do so at this time because you are either in energies that are too gaunt. Again, there's this energy of gaunt. There are energies that are too masculine, too heavy, too harsh. And it's from within. You've got to look at within. Now, you'll know this also if you're blaming other people, if you're angry, there are reasons why, we understand, but you do have to find a way to go within, to name these energies within you, and then to create firm boundaries with spirit. Like, I feel this way, I acknowledge that I'm carrying this within me, and I acknowledge that I'm seeing it outside of me because I'm carrying it within me. And sometimes you could just be like, I acknowledge that stuff's going on outside of me that makes me uneasy or makes me insert whatever emotion. I for the life of me, God, I cannot see where I'm carrying that vibration within me, but I'm willing to learn, and I surrender it to you for healing. That in and of itself, when really said from the heart, will boost you as well. Okay, spirit is not here for perfection. They're here for progress. They're looking at your character. The character is everything. They're looking for your willingness. It's willingness. It's like, hey, I don't know. You tell me something's up here, God. I don't see it, but I'm willing to find out. It's going to hurt, but I'm willing, or it may not. You know, maybe I just can't see it because something's blocking it. Please help me out. And you know, your guides are on it. They're like, we got it. We got him. We got her, boys. You know? And that is your decision. This is what it's called for. You're being called during this moon and just this month in general to see, to feel a certain type of way, to see that you're not seeing clearly, and to surrender and to make a decision to heal it. It doesn't have to be healed yet. It's the decision that needs to happen. Once you make the decision on that on a deeper level to, you know, get this healing journey started, or to really get to see something better about yourself, that's the miracle in and of itself. A lot of times you'll find that walls that were just boom right there will just crumble away. Things will open up because you may not realize that it was not the person, place, thing, or situation outside of you that was the blockage. It was actually your indecision on the inside. And understandably, because sometimes we're just not aware of what's going on the inside, and that's why we need triggers. Here's the stagnation card, right? But we love the Hanged Man, because if we play our cards right, we're not just stuck. We're in suspended motion and taking the opportunity to glean something of value while we're there. That's what it means to hit a wall. And sometimes you have to hit a wall of emotion. You need to feel what you need to heal. So, long story short, under this moon in Leo, and just under this month in general, under these energies, under Neptune, under whatever, under God, You're given a moment where you can really step into that mastery by seeing, oh my God, I'm feeling this way. I either see where it is within me or I do not see where it is within me. But I know that if it's manifesting in my outside world on some level, there is an energetic pattern, there is a lesson, there is a journey, there's something inside that I need to look at in order to really cull from this something, some awareness, some understanding about self. It's not going to be about other people, about self that will allow me to reach a higher state of being within my consciousness, within my field, within my existence. And once you do that, it's the decision to look at it, the decision to be aware that something's happening that takes us where we need to go. Okay? So, in other words, you have to drop the defensiveness, which comes right back to the week 3 message, which is to disconnect from the hypermasculine energy. This is not a time for that because nobody is able to see clearly right now. We're here to feel, and then get centered. Look at this guy looking into the chest to see what's going on within himself. That's the treasure, right? Anyway, and one more card as I grab 5. 2 of Cups. Look at that. That's alignment. Ah, see the light. Ah, that's alignment. But again, even if this is a prime example. I show you the 2 of Cups. A lot of you may follow tarot. You may, watch these readings or just whatever. And the first thing you'll be like, oh my God, I'm finding love. Some of you, right? Oh my God, I got to take him back. Some of you. Oh my God, this wasn't a breakup. It's right. And then others will be realizing, okay, so this is about union with someone, need not be romantic, right? Okay. And then others will be like, okay, this is about interrelationship. This could be about me coming into contract with an entity like a job or a business or something. It need not be a person. 17 minutes, 17 seconds. And then some of you will be like, it doesn't matter what I see on this card. This is only speaking to me of union and collaboration. And at the end of the day, it's just me and me. That's it. Done. Right? So where do you fall on this? And that's an example of how it's the lens that we see the world through. It's our pain, it's our field, our energy field, our experiences, our conditioning, all that stuff that shows us the world. And that's why we must be very careful not to react, because reaction, especially right after the stimulus, is the stimulus. Everyone's like, did someone say stimulus package? The stimuli, because there's always more than one, right? Is, especially right after, it's just a no-go. It's just a no-go. It's always an invitation to inquiry, all right? Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and thank you, beautiful cards. Thank you, beautiful people. God bless you all. Thank you, Cherry. And thanks all of our guides for helping us through this, because Lord knows. Look at this. 8 of Wands, fast-moving energy. Ooh, what's this? Fast-moving energies. Yes, master that stick. Look at this, another page. Page of Wands. Call it in. Yeah, God. What you got? Yeah, insides. Yeah, inner child. What you got? Yeah, okay, I'm buckled up. Let's see it. Let's talk about it. Right? So let spirit be your guide. It's a collaboration time. All right, thank you so much. All right, so if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, or if you'd like to do an energy healing shift with me, or just you want to chat and get counseling with me live, then all of that information is on my Etsy page, and it's somewhere on whatever page you're accessing. Until then, bless you. Bye.